You've been thinking about starting a home care agency for a while now. You've watched the videos, you've read the articles, you've joined the Facebook groups, you've done your research, and yet you're still stuck. Not because you don't want it, but because you're trying to decide, do I do this on my own, or do I hire a consulting company to help me open my agency? Let's talk about both paths. Option 1, doing it on your own. Starting alone is absolutely possible. Many people do it, but here's what that really looks like. You'll be responsible for learning your state's licensing laws on your own, writing your own policies and procedures, understanding compliance, staffing rules, and insurance requirements, submitting applications correctly and fixing them if they're rejected, preparing for inspections without guidance, figuring out accreditation, Medicare, Medicaid, and provider enrollment when the time comes, and if anything is filled out incorrectly, submitted late, or missing documentation. Your timeline can be delayed by months. Doing it yourself usually costs more time, more stress, and often more money in the long run from mistakes, resubmissions, and trial and error learning. Option 2, using a home care consulting company. Now let's look at the consultant route. When you hire a consulting company that specializes in home care startups, you're paying for step-by-step guidance through licensing, proper policies and procedures built for your state, help with compliance preparation, inspection readiness, training and operational setup, and structured support instead of guessing. Let's be very clear about something important. Consultant fees are completely separate from your actual startup costs. Those startup costs still include state licensing fees, accreditation if applicable, office space, insurance, Medicare and Medicaid applications, provider enrollment, equipment, software, and staffing. A consultant doesn't replace those costs. They help you navigate them correctly. The difference? You're not guessing. You're not relying on scattered advice online. And you're not risking delays from avoidable errors. So, what's the real question? It's not, can I do this alone? It's really, how fast, how correctly, and how confidently do I want to build this business? Because home care isn't just a business, it's a regulated healthcare operation. And when you get the foundation right, everything else becomes easier to build on. At 21st Century Healthcare Consultants, we offer startup packages designed for different agency goals, timelines, and budgets. Our role isn't to replace your effort. Our role is to help you build it right the first time, with structure, compliance preparation, and guided support from day one. You still own the agency. You still make the decisions. You still invest in your startup. We simply help you avoid the costly learning curve most new owners face alone. If you've been researching for months, if you keep saying not yet because you're unsure which path to take, if you're serious about launching but don't want to risk getting it wrong, then maybe it's time to stop debating and start building. If you're ready to explore what it would look like to start your home care agency with guided support, 21st Century Healthcare Consultants has startup packages available to help you move forward with clarity and confidence. Visit homehealthcareconsultants.com or call 888-850-6932 to speak with a startup specialist today. Your future agency isn't built by waiting. It's built by taking the first informed step.